happening here, and again we see that entire swaths of customers are getting disadvantaged by this, are being promised lower electricity bills and in fact are paying much higher bills. And I recounted some of what that means individually, but cumulatively with some of our communities, right? 19,000 families in Worcester, New Bedford, 1 month alone, customers are paying an extra $100,000 to a competitive electric supplier that they shouldn't have to pay, if they just stuck with basic service. Think about that, $100,000. Where could that money have been spent, right? So, my job is to enforce consumer protection laws, to look out for ratepayers, and to me, I am a big free market proponent, and I am a big proponent of competition, but this is about, unfortunately, practices that are not working out, that are not saving ratepayers money. Competition is supposed to be there to save ratepayers money, to reduce costs, to reduce prices, and we're seeing just the opposite here.
And are there any instances, or what are some of the other examples of when the state has said, you know what, this entire industry is going away?
I don't know the answer to that question. Why not? I know it's a significant move to call for the end of an industry, but that just reflects how serious the problem is. The hundreds and hundreds of complaints that we've received and the significant results of the study, which show just how disadvantaged customers are here by this industry and have been for some time.
Why not just fix the current system rather than getting rid of the industry altogether?
I don't know how you do that. We have laws on the books. It's just we're constantly chasing bad practices. So at what point do you continue to play whack-a-mole and stop bad practices instead of dealing with it head on and confronting the reality, which is like this whole model isn't going to work. For residential customers, they're never going to end up paying. They're never going to end up, having what's promised to them actually delivered. I think that's what our study shows.
Is each company in this industry a bad actor? Are they all as culpable as the next?
Well, I think that it depends company to company, but in general, based on what we've seen, based on our review of any number of companies, and the team is inside right now going through those very details. This just is not an industry that's working for residential ratepayers. As I said in my testimony, let it continue in the commercial space, in the industrial space. Cities and towns with bargaining power may be able to continue this space effectively, but for the residential ratepayer, what Joe and Mary are paying on their electric bill every month, it's not working, it hasn't been working.
Folks, we're happy to go through any of this stuff, and again,